Back here in Nigeria, the number of rape cases in recent times have been very worrying, especially for society and civil society specifically, and those concerned parents. A recent case involving a 14-year-old secondary school student who was assaulted and killed in a home in Lagos has brought this subject to the fore once more.
The word doesn't sound pleasant to the ears. But rape is one of the most serious and atrocious crimes in the society. A global pandemic that affects people of all classes, regardless of race, ethnic background or religion. Sadly, women are mostly in the receiving end in this crime. Like other developed and developing countries, Nigeria has witnessed an increasing number of cases of sexual violence. According to the Bureau of Statistics, a total of 125,790 cases of violent crimes were reported in 2016. Lagos State has the highest percentage of total cases reported, followed by the Federal Capital Territory Abuja and Delta State. At its last town hall meeting on security, the Lagos Police Command reported that a total of 162 rape cases were recorded in this state in 2016. The figure shows consistent increase despite the state government's investment in security. Recent incidents of sexual abuse of women, especially children in Lagos State, have forced this men and women out of their comfort zones to a set-out protest against rape.
There seems to be an epidemic of rape against babies and children. Every week, not less than 10 to 20 rape situations come around for treatment, for analysis, because they have to analyze and show that it has already. And for me, let me take the immediate one. From Thursday last week till now, I have had four rape cases.
Despite the existence of the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Response Team set up to help raise awareness and respond to reported cases, these aggrieved protesters believe more needs to be done.
I sincerely believe that we must find a way of not only taking them to court, but also shaming them within the society.
We need to have midway homes for rape victims, especially the children, who sometimes, where the father is concerned, they send the child back into the home.
Would have completed that report, but that's so much that we can take. Joining us now is Managing Partner, Rove Point Investments and Commerce Limited, Mrs. Michelle, sorry. I'm so sorry, Michelle Matthew. She's also involved in the Ikoyi rape case. Thank you for joining us on The World today. This, of course, is heartbreaking, having to see this, and the story connected to this and all that. There's been an increase in the number of rape cases in Nigeria. What would you attribute this to? Is it due to people coming forward to say they've been raped, or more I don't know, observation perhaps in society?
I think it's a mix. I think one is that the victims are finding their voices. That's what I think. I think prior to this time, there were rapes that were going on, but people were not speaking up. Because in handling or dealing with the Ikoyi incident, I had people mail me over, I'm sure I have over 40 cases of people saying, 20 years ago I was raped. So it's not today, but they're finding their voices. But be that as it may, there is also an increase, because we see children, we see more deaths, we see more boldness. With the Ikoyi boys, it was 5:30 in the evening. So there's a big breakdown, and it's coming, I would say, because of a lack of morals. Our value system is crashing, and with it, parental guidance, people are hustling for money. There's no time to look at what is your child really doing with their time. They're exposed early to sex and sexual issues and sexual materials, so they practice it.
It is heartbreaking, because rape not only scars the body, it also scars the mind and the emotions. So in a case like the Ikoyi rape case, at that time of the evening, you'd expect that there would be people around that time.
Correct.
And the offices are closed and so on. So what really happened? Some people saw, they didn't do anything about it?
What was amazing was that the little that I saw in the assault, you know, them tearing their clothes and rushing at the girls, people were recording. You know, our society is becoming desensitized to things that are serious. What you, as a single man, can go and push a 14-year-old and say, would you get off that girl? You're recording it and you're laughing. So there is a decadence that we must not allow ourselves get to. We're becoming desensitized. And if this isn't brought on the front burner, kept on the front burner, we would produce monsters as young boys. Because if you teach them, they're just as vulnerable. It's what they've seen that they're reproducing.
Yeah, but in a case like this, whose responsibility is it? Because this is a hard case to fight. You have a school that does not want to be involved in this. You have parents who do not also want to be involved in this. You have the girls who don't want stigma for life.
I would say something, and you know, when something is not done, in South America, rape became so bad in a particular state that it was noted all the time. And why? When it started, nobody paid it attention until it became bold. It's all of us. It's a problem that we must talk about and put in strong deterrence. The justice system must act swiftly. The Ikoyi case, we put it in 4 months ago or so. All we have had is adjournments and adjournments. What is going on? Why can't you quickly take action? I was told of a boy last week in Kaduna that was raped by a man. A 7-year-old boy. The case was attended to in 1 week. They're taking the boy to court. You need those strong deterrents. While for us as a society, we must teach our girls and teach, even because some boys, it was a boy that was raped. We must teach them to talk, and the parents should listen. One of the girls told me something. She said, I have been raped twice in the course of being in that school. I can't tell my parents.
Oh, wow.
Because they would turn on the girl and say, you're the problem. How did you dress? How did the 1-year-old in Pampers dress?
Well, Michelle, thank you so much. We'd like to have you back on the show, you know, when this case is over, and if there are other, well, we're hoping there will be no other cases, and we do hope that the society is listening and everyone is listening. Thank you so much for your time on The World Today, and that's The World Today. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. I'll see you next time.